guys, I'm back with another video. I know it's like been so long that I've made another one, but I'm doing my cousin's makeup in this video, my little cousin, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. I was going to do a Valentine's Day look on myself, but you know, I wanted to do it on somebody else and record me doing somebody else's makeup, so please enjoy this video and keep watching. For eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color dark brown. Sorry if you hear like outside because this is a voiceover and like my window's open, so sorry about that extra noise. To carve out her eyebrows, I use an LA Girl Pro Concealer, and then I went in with my Morphe brush. I forgot what brush that is, but I'm going to name the brushes I use in this video down below. To blend out the concealer, I'm using an Ulta brush. It's a angled crease brush, I think, actually. I just think it's fluffy and it just helps me blend out stuff. You guys are probably wondering why I'm using a specific brush to blend out when it's like specifically for eyes, but I just feel like it blends out better with concealer, like that angle brush that I was using. Like, as a makeup artist, I feel like you can use different brushes, well, specific brushes for like different things. So for her eyelids, I use a BH Cosmetics. It's like the foundation concealer palette, something like that. But I use one of the light colors in there because they have a dark palette and then a light palette. So that's what I use to blend it out, and it has a thicker consistency. I mean, not blend it out. That's what I use like to prime my eyelids. And it has a thicker consistency than the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So that's what I use. So for this look, I use the 35M palette by Morphe. I love their palettes. And by the way, the star emojis that I put on like the different colors, that's like the colors I'm using in this look. So this brush that I'm using is from a Morphe brush set that I got like 2 years ago. The bristles kind of messed up, so that's not how it originally came because I cut some of the bristles off because they were coming out. But yeah, it is really good for packing on my eyeshadow pigments. Like, I use that. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I'm kind of sick. So right here I went in with my M330 brush from Morphe. It's like a blended tapered brush. At first I was kind of hesitant on getting their brushes, but I see good reviews and stuff like that, so I took it upon myself to get me a couple of brushes from Ulta Beauty, and I have to say they're really good. So especially if you're like beginning, like they're pretty affordable with their brushes. I think you guys should invest. Definitely invest. After blending out that transition shade, I went in with a second color. It's kind of darker than the transition shade. The transition was like that orangey, peachy color, and then I went in with a red color. And I'm doing the same steps as before, just packing it on with that same exact brush. For the third color, I went in with a really deep red. It doesn't look like that in the picture because it's zoomed in, but it's kind of a deeper red. And I just went in with that because I wanted to darken the crease area. When you do cut creases, the crease part should, well, that's just my preference. Not everybody does it, but like I like my creases to be like deepened. So this is one of the palettes from PH Cosmetics that I was using, and it's really good for cut creases because like the the consistency is pretty thick. It's really thick actually. Like you don't need a lot. But I just put some on my hand, like mixed it up to like warm it up, and then I used my brush. I forgot what brush that is, but that's a like mini concealer brush that I got from Morphe also. I just went in with my finger because I wanted to blend out that concealer even more. And then I went in with my setting powder just to set the concealer because I don't want it to move. I don't want anything to move, so that's why us makeup artists set the concealer. You gotta keep things in place, okay? So I went in with this MAC pigment. It's called English Glitz, I think. It came in this like Renaissance looking type of box. I don't know. But I really love this pigment. I just think it's bomb. When I am placing the pigment onto the cut crease, I like to start from the corners and then go towards the crease. It just makes it more defined, like it makes the crease more defined. foundation on your client's face, you always want to make sure that their skin is clean and well moisturized. So I was putting on this moisturizer I got from my school, and then I went in with primer. Next, I went in with the same BH Cosmetics concealer, and I was just concealing her blemishes, any blemishes she had.
I still doing that. I have highlight on my house, but I only put it above my lip and put lip gloss on it.